everybody, Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys a quick little theory video that I have not done. I've not done a theory video in a very, very, very long time. And after the fact that now we're well into the Wano arc in the anime and in the manga, and with how great the manga is getting, and with how excellent, and I do mean excellent, the anime is doing with the adaptation of what's going on in Wano, just perfect. It is perfect right now. So, what do you believe will actually happen after Wano? What will be the next big arc, or what will be the next semi-arc, whatever? What do you think will actually happen after Wano? Now, Wano being like Luffy and the crew's biggest adventure, biggest fight they've ever had, because they're not going against just one Yonko, they are going against two. They're fighting both Kaido and Big Mom. Big Mom, not so much of having a big old deal, minus the fact that Luffy and the crew did steal her food, and they kind of did, unbeknownst to them, destroy her castle. Now, if you're watching this and you haven't seen any of the whole Kick Island arc, or anything after Dressrosa, I don't suggest watching this video, because this is going to give quite a bit of spoilers about things that do happen to key people that Luffy and the crew know, and everything else. Now, hopefully by the title of the video, y'all can see the Reverie Theory. What I believe is going to happen after Wano, and I do mean after Wano. I believe Luffy and the crew, well, particularly Luffy, someone, Nami, somebody who knows that Sabo is Luffy's brother, is going to read a newspaper saying that Sabo has been captured or killed. I'm pretty sure it's going to be captured, because they're not going to kill Sabo. They're just not going to do it. And or they're going to, like, so here's how the theory's going to go. I'm going to go between him being captured or him being killed, and give different variations to it. But okay, so if you know what I'm talking about, and everything that happened at the Reverie, so you know that at the Reverie, Sabo and key members of the Revolutionary Army were there to try and capture Kuma back, try to get Kuma back. That was the goal. Now, what ends up happening is Princess Nefertari, Princess Vivi, ends up meeting the princess from Fishman Island, and they become friends, and find out that they have one friend in common. Now, that's also going to be a big point and a big reason. Now, not only that, but Garp, Luffy's grandfather, was protecting Vivi and the others. Now, a lot of people think Sabo probably died, Sabo got captured, and everything else. Mainly because of the way Dragon's reaction, or Dragon's response, was when he read the newspaper. Now, it is a highly likely, huge possibility, and does make sense when you think about it, that, oh, Sabo got captured or Sabo died in trying to capture, Kuma back. Now, what if there was someone else that we don't know might have gotten hurt, killed, or whatever, and that being Garp? What if Garp died protecting Vivi and Cobra and all of them, and he died? Now, I'm not saying he did or any of that, but saying in the long term, what if? Because there's two people that I believe that Luffy would literally go and try and save, and one of them is definitely Sabo. And he would definitely try to save his grandfather, despite the way his grandfather raised him. His grandfather still raised him, and he still loves his grandfather. And you see that when he refused the first time to punch his grandfather, when his grandfather stood in the way of Ace. Now, so this is how I see it. Okay, so with the Reverie, Sabo captured, in the newspaper told to be dead, or he literally is, he got captured. He's being blamed for the assassination of Cobra. I believe Cobra's dead. I believe if anyone's dead right now, 100% fact for just gone, Cobra's dead. They immediately got rid of the king, and they either are going to try and capture Vivi or kill Vivi so that they can gain control over their kingdom of Alabasta, because Alabasta has something they want. Okay? And it's not just, the power of having another kingdom. No. I think there's something specific in Alabasta that's there. Because Luffy and the crew, quite literally, when their journey almost begins there in Alabasta, crash into an empty tomb with a poneglyph. So there's 2 poneglyphs in Alabasta. Robin sits there and tells you that the second poneglyph that they come across, the one that, the Nefertari family's protecting, is a false one. She could have lied, but still, the fact that there's 2. So, keep that in mind, and not many people remember that. But anyways, so, Sabo being captured. If he got captured, they're going to blame him for the assassination of Cobra. And with that, they're also, and if Vivi didn't get captured by the world government, she might have been rescued by the Revolutionary Army, because, the Revolutionary Army was already in Alabasta at one point in time, protecting the people there. And the people there have such deep love for her, not just the Nefertari family, but for her, that there's no way the Revolutionary Army is not going to know who Princess Vivi is. Just no way. So, if anything, someone from the Revolutionary Army protected her or rescued her. That way, the world government doesn't get what they want. So, either she got captured by the world government or rescued by the Revolutionary Army. One of those 2 things happened. Now, if Sabo got captured, they are going to set him up for execution, and they're going to use the kidnapping and... because they're going to... if the world government doesn't have Vivi, they're going to say she got kidnapped by the revolutionaries and blame the revolutionaries so that they seem more evil or vilified. But that's what they're going to do, and they're going to try to speed up an execution there at Marie Joie of Sabo, the second in command there, as an example of any and all who literally try to invade the homeland of the Celestial Dragons. Okay, so hopefully y'all are liking this so far. 8 minutes in, getting pretty good, at least I think so. Okay, so Vivi rescued by the Revolutionary Army, okay? World government might say she was kidnapped or missing, like I said, but that's only if they don't get a hold of her. They even might just say that they might capture her, hold her, say that the Revolutionary Army captured her, and all that. So that's also a highly possibility of them capturing her and lying about it. Because, it's the world government. Now, they might play it off as she's dead. Maybe. But I do believe that her father got killed, and I think he got killed protecting Vivi. Mainly trying to protect Vivi from getting out of there, but I do believe that he was their prime target for assassination. Vivi's their secondary target, and that's mainly because they want her captured. Because they want to make sure if they can keep her in power, but use her as a figurehead, but, enslave her in some way, they will do that. But, yeah, like I was saying, they'll blame Cobra's death on the Revolutionary Army. Now, blaming Sabo and the Revolutionary Army, and using that as a reason to pretty much, I would say, push forward and make his execution a lot faster coming, would also then make Luffy and the crew go, wait, what? Because like I was saying in the beginning of this, somebody on Luffy's crew is going to literally show the news article to Luffy, and Luffy's going to have a flashback of Marineford, of Ace dying, and he is going to, not again, not losing my brother, never, no. And then he instantly is going to look at the crew and say, guys, I have to go. He's literally gonna tell him he's gonna have to go save his brother, and they're gonna look at him and go, "We're going with you," because he went without his crew last time. He invaded Marineford with a ragtag group of enemies that did not like him and or know him, or even respect him at the moment in time, and he got into the world's most protected prison. He got into the Marines' headquarters. Not their secondary headquarters or anything like that. No, their fucking headquarters. And he invaded it and he destroyed it along with Whitebeard and his crew. So, this is what I think is going to happen. I think Luffy, along with his whole entire crew, along with his 2 technically new members, I'm kind of counting Jinbei in that, considering he literally just joined in Wano. He said he was going to join in Whole Cake, after he took care of something. He took care of 2 different things in the process while in Whole Cake. One was during Whole Cake, one was like in between Whole Cake and Wano. So, yeah, he's officially now a part of the crew, and it's going to be epic. Now, the second one is going to be Yamato. I don't care what people say. People are going to sit there and say, "Oh no, Yamato not going to join the crew." Yes, she is. She's joining the crew for the same reason why Odin joined Roger's crew. The same reason, to explore and open up the world of Wano to the world. She wants the land of Wano open. That's her goal. That's her dream. That's her admiration. That's what she's going to strive for. And once she gets that, yeah, will she probably leave the crew and go back to Wano? Yeah. But the same thing is going to happen for Zoro, Sanji, Nami, Usopp, Chopper, Frankie, Robin, all of them. Everyone on that crew. Once they all achieve their dreams and help Luffy achieve his dreams, everyone's going to leave the crew. That is a given. Okay? So, if anyone thinks that Luffy and the crew are going to stay together forever, not going to happen. I mean, are they going to be Nakama? Yeah, they're going to be friends forever. But, yeah, it's going to be epic seeing Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, and all of them go to Marie Joie. And it's literally going to be like a second coming of Rocks. Literally. That is when you're going to see a flashback of Rocks. Because it's going to be Luffy and the crew attacking Marie Joie, the homeland, to save someone that Luffy holds in the utmost of highest of respects and love, and that's his brother Sabo. After having that like huge old crying fest and everything in Dressrosa, and finding out that his other brother that he thought was dead is alive, he is not going to let him die. Neither Sabo nor Luffy are going to let either of them die. So it's going to be an epic fight, and I can literally see this going to the point to where then they're gonna like go to a flashback and like cut to like a whole thing between like Roger and Garp versus Rocks and the Rocks Pirates, and why Rocks and the Rocks Pirates attacked the original homeland and why. And it's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's for roughly the same reason. I highly doubt it. But what if Rocks and his crew were a lot like Luffy and his crew, and they weren't as evil or as bad as like a lot of people assume they were? You know what I mean? Because that's the one thing we know about the world government, is they do like to spin quite a bit of tales and lie a lot about how certain people were and like everything else. They lied about Roger's true name. They called him Gold Roger. Not Goldie Roger, no, Gold Roger. So, I mean, come on. It's kind of obvious that, you know, it's not too far-fetched for the world government, who's also a part of, you know, the shadow brokers and all of them people and all the bad people, them too. They're in that too. They have their hands in it. But it's going to be great because, and I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, Luffy's going to fight Enel or Mu or whatever his name is, you know, the shadowy figure that literally runs all of the world government. But I do believe, I have another theory, and I mean, a lot of other people have touched up on this too, but I believe Enel has been here since before the Void Century, he knew Joy Boy. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like a brother to Joy Boy. I wouldn't be surprised if he was literally the descendant. I bet his descendants are the D's. I bet he is literally maybe even the second brother to Joy Boy. And Blackbeard and Luffy are roughly along the same way, except not obviously related. That'd be kind of weird. And it'd be funny. It honestly would be funny to find out that Teach is related to Luffy, but I highly doubt that. But anyways, that's what I think is going to end up happening. I think Luffy and the crew, along with several key Revolutionary Army members, are going to go there, show up to Marijois, invade, attack, and try to get Sabo back. They will do anything they can to get Sabo back. Now, do I believe that's going to be something that's going to happen roughly right after Wano? Yeah, actually, I can literally see Luffy and the crew going through some shit, relaxing on Wano for like a couple weeks, and then, because Wano's now changed, and because Luffy and the crew, they're now somewhat open, let's say one of the newsbirds comes and drops off a little piece of paper, and Nami or Zoro or somebody reads it and go, and bam, oh my god, and they show Luffy, and like Luffy's instant response is, guys, we gotta go. And it's either he's gonna ask his crew for help, or his crew's gonna sit there and say, you're not going alone. Like, I'm kind of hoping it goes along that way. I hope it goes that Luffy offers to go by himself, but then everyone else is like, no, we're going with you. We are your friends and he is your brother. We are going to protect him. We weren't able to protect you or Ace last time, and both Ace and Sabo has asked us to make sure that you are safe. So, to keep our promise to him, and to keep our promise to you, we're going with you. I'm hoping it's like that, because it'll be so epic, and it'll be so awesome if they end up doing that. Like, it really will be. I can't wait until they actually do bring those along and end up getting past it, because right now, Wano's looking excellent. Freaking, we're finding out so much cool stuff about Zoro and Luffy and everything else. Like, I'm still hopeful for, like, Zoro's backstory. I have another theory on that. I literally think he is, like, his ancestry is from Wano. I don't think he's born in Wano, but he's definitely, his ancestry is from there. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that he is a direct descendant of Ryuma the Sword God. I'm pretty sure, because he looks exactly like him. But yeah, I have a theory coming out for that. I have a couple theories I'll be working on. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, because this is literally what the attack squad and or Luffy's crew is going to be, in no particular order. I'm just putting people on here. But it's going to be Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, Nami, Robin, Frankie, Brook, Sanji, Jinbei, Chopper, and Yamato. With Carrot, of course. I'm pretty sure Carrot's still going to be with Luffy and the crew. I mean, she might go straight back to Zoe right after Wano. She might stay in Wano with, Cat Viper and Duke Dogstorm. We really never know. But I'm pretty darn sure that if she does not stay on the crew, and I mean, like, as a, not even really as a member, but I guess as a, kind of member. But yeah, Yamato, for a fact, is definitely going to be on the crew, and having Yamato on his crew definitely changes up the power scaling on there. Now, that's it literally for this. I mean, I would love to see Dragon show up, and I mean, I could see Dragon showing up, but at the same time, I can see him showing up somewhere else. Particularly, like, if Garp was one of the people who actually did get killed protecting Nefertari Cobra. Like, if he died protecting Nefertari Cobra, then I can literally see Dragon going to, Marineford again and destroying Marineford. Or at least going after whoever was the cause of his father's death. Now, because, like, I've seen a lot of theories. There's been a lot of people out there like Tekken, Sensei, BD Law, freaking, like, all those other really good One Piece theorist people in the community. they have some really good ones. Like, look up One Piece theories, and I suggest watching a lot of these guys. They have a lot of good theories. But I mean, a lot of them, they talked about how, like, in the capture, in the screenshot and everything, like, they're all assuming that it's Sabo that Dragon's reading about. I mean, I don't think it's just Sabo. I really don't. Because, like, for Dragon to have that kind of 100% reaction, I think it would be a link between Sabo and Garp. I think Garp was more likely protecting Vivi and Cobra and everything else, and maybe he got captured or killed at the same time, and he was seen as a traitor. And in doing so, they did that to probably lure out Luffy, because they want to eliminate Luffy. And what better way to eliminate Luffy than directly get two people that he loves almost the entirety of everything in the world, would be his brother and his grandfather. And what other way to lure out the leader of the Revolutionary Army than capture and attempt to kill his second in command? I literally think this is going to be a plan. This is the end of the theory. This is the plan of the world government, of Mu and Neil, whatever his name is. His goal is to capture these key people to bring forth one key individual, and that's Luffy. And it's either to kill Luffy or to basically prepare him for something that's going to happen. Because Blackbeard is possibly going to be one of the last big bad bosses that Luffy is going to fight. Like, him and Blackbeard are definitely going to happen. To when, where, and why, well, we semi know the why, but to when and where is the big question. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you all liked my Garp Sabo theory about how, like, it's not just Sabo who got captured or killed. I literally think it's both Garp and Sabo. But that's it for the video. It's like almost 25 minutes long. It's like 22 minutes. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everyone has a great day, great night, great evening, all that great stuff. You know exactly what I mean. Catch me for my next one, guys. Later.